I'm riding an electric bike in the mountains. I'm not thinking clearly. We're tearing it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh God, there might be a body in there. There's something in there. You go off that, there's probably a 10% chance of survival. Whoa! It's like, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Maybe sometimes I like where I live.
What's up, YouTube? Today we're in the beautiful mountains of New Mexico. We're about to ride this Surron on dirt tires and dirt rims through every single trail I can find and hopefully not encounter any bears. So with that being said, let's get into this. Riding bikes. This place is aptly nicknamed Turkey Tanks by a lot of the locals. I don't know where it came from, have no idea, but there's a lot of old military equipment that's completely riddled with bullet holes. Yeah, someone's been up here practicing for a hot minute. Either way, this place is right up in the mountains and it is full of nothing but trails, pretty views, and luckily for me, colder air, because it is hot out here. It's already about 85, nearing up on 90 degrees. We're going to be prepared for anything we might encounter. Specifically, I'm sure I'm going to have to use that juice right there, and a hammock. Probably going to try to hang that. I don't know where they are, but there's two trees that are my absolute favorite because they're ridiculously high.
Let's get this party started. We're going to start with power mode 4. Try to get used to this because I haven't ridden this thing in the dirt real hard on these tires at all. And I'm not quite sure how this thing is going to respond, but so far it's doing amazing. Let's see what trails we can find. Oh wow, this is one of those. Ouch, that's a tree. Always bring a set of tools. Always bring an entire tool pack because you never know what you're gonna encounter. Everything to do with chains, wheels, suspension, anything you have to endure. This looks a little more fun. God, this thing just trucks up anything you send it up. This is light work too. I mean, for most people. For me, again, getting used to this thing, getting comfortable with it. I just have to make sure I keep my bearing to know exactly where I parked. That's gonna be the only issue here today. I last said it was about 80, 85. 4 minutes later, I was filming, checked the weather, and it says 90 degrees. Oh, there's one problem with the holster. Sometimes it holds your leg back from extending fully. But we'll get it done. We'll figure it out. Maybe I should just go power mode 5. Have all the power, why not? Oh, that makes a difference. That makes a difference. What's up here? Oh, I'm just digging in. Well, now I got a kickstand. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that just happened. So, in this nice little forest patch, let me go over what I did to the bike, if it doesn't fall over, which it will. All right, so I want to go over what I did with this bike so far. I just threw on the original tires and rims that came with the bike. Dirt tires, dirt bike rims, milk racing rear rim.
He needs some milk.
They have very worn out tires, but they're enough to do the trick right now while I order some new ones in. And I removed the stunt bar, because if you jump, you land too hard. This was on the old spring, the 450 pound, but it had a tendency to hit. And scrub really, really violently. Wouldn't be an issue with this spring, but might as well take the weight off, you know? Honestly, these are an absolute blessing for a motorcyclist because they have relentless, autistic level strength. Ah! Trying to keep this thing in a straight line is not hard at all because of the weight. But at the same time, trying to keep it slow is almost impossible. And even on these dirt tires, this thing will hook. I'm going nearly 50 off-road. So high key, I am struggling out here, but this is fun. This is really fun. And if I pop a tire, who cares? I can afford another.
Buy another one, you rich motherfucker.
Woo! Oh, this is one of my favorite spots. So up here in this area I'm in New Mexico, up in the mountains, me and some friends used to come up here years and years ago and, for lack of better words, have psychedelic experiences, because why not? Look at it. Nature, beautiful, trees. They're trying to speak to you. You're not listening. Either way, the hardest part of those trips was, pun intended, trying not to touch any of the cactus, because they are everywhere. This is the first place I've lived for a long time where, you know, there's something trying to kill you everywhere, whether it's a plant or an animal. And it's kind of difficult to navigate around it sometimes, especially when you're not from it. The worst thing I had where I'm from is poison ivy, poison oak, poison sumac, all that fun jazz. I got these brakes squeaking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, howdy neighbors. See, the problem with stunt riding motorcycles is I'm so used to using mainly the rear brake that I completely forget that the front end is putting out 70 to 80% of all the actual stopping power before it starts slipping. So I'm inadvertently using just the rear brake and sliding out, which is fun, but when I'm trying to stop, I'd rather stop, you know what I mean? Oh wow. I've never seen this path before. I've never come up here. Very rocky, a lot of shale here, or whatever sediment this is. Good thing I got a bash guard on this bike. Yee! Oh, hi there, car. So we're gonna go up further, get more comfortable and acquainted with this road. While I'm at it, I'll speak to y'all about a couple little things. One, comfortability. Don't let anybody, when you're on a bike, push you to do something you're not ready or acquainted with doing. That's one big misconception you have as a young rider or an older rider who's getting back into it, or any type of rider for that matter of fact. Like I've spoken on in other videos, riding with packs can lead to a lot of BS. A lot of people getting hurt, and a lot of things that honestly nobody needs. Woo! It got real slippery there. Always stay within your zone. Always be comfortable with what you're doing. Don't let anybody push you. Be the one to push yourself. Because that's how you stay safe on one of these things. One of anything, honestly. Absolute silence. Absolute bliss. This is one of the things that, yeah, this is one of those things you gotta appreciate. I don't know what happened in the past 100 meters or so, but all the color, all the terrain completely changed. And see, it even changed over there. Well, since I have this beautiful view in front of me, might as well try to make it over there. My location is in that direction, right over that hill, right over that hump. And I'm gonna try to circumnavigate this mountain. I'm riding in power mode 5, which up here is surprisingly enough a little safer, because if I give it too much power, the back tire is just gonna slip as opposed to force me into a violent, egregious wheelie. So I can handle. Either way, I'm getting more comfortable with this thing. It really is, the more you ride it with these kind of tires, just like a dirt bike, just way too quiet. I'm used to hearing the thing just brap, 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 brap. This doesn't want to brap, it just wants to off-road when the chain's bouncing and whatnot. Just makes that little zip sound. As soon as I find a level straightaway, I'll show you exactly what I mean if you haven't heard already. This place is called Dry Canyon. I see why. This is basically Mars. I'm basically in Mars. I swear, there's no deficit of pretty views out here. And another campfire place. Who's campfiring out here? Having a campfire, whatever the term is. I don't know. I'm riding an electric bike in the mountains. I'm not thinking clearly, obviously. Yeah, the zip sound on a Surron is something I'll never get tired of. It just sounds like an angry beehive on overdrive. There's no sense. Like, basically, if you were to take a bike, remove the sound of the engine, and just give it the sound of a supercharger that clearly is broken, that's basically what one of these sounds like. Let me cover the front brake while I'm at it. I don't need as much throttle as I think I do. I just need more brake than I think I do. I gotta bring this thing out to the sand pits. Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. Oh yeah. Woo! Remember folks, always wear your gear. I wish I was one of those supermoto guys who could just slide the back tire out all the way to where their handlebars are almost touching the ground and maintain contact the entire time, but I do not have that skill set, nor do I feel like learning it. You'd be surprised by the amount of grip I have right now. As long as you apex all your corners, you're gonna stay where you need to be. Brake, 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 brake. 70 front, 30 back, lean. Check ahead for cars. Every now and then a car is gonna come up here. Yeah, honestly, I'd much rather ride with a spring, a rear spring that is far heavier than my weight class requires. I weigh 150 pounds even. Been that way for quite a while, right where I like to stay, and yet I still ride with a 650 pound spring, which is more rated for like a 180, 190 kind of guy, or gal, whoever's riding. Either way, gives me a little more response in the throttle. Oh, we're back at point zero. Woo! Oh wow, this thing will just peel out. I have so much battery left. Oh, I can do this all day. I just wanna dance with you, baby. Just don't move too fast and too crazy, man. Down the Ave and get shady. I try to leave my internal ratchetness out of my videos, but can't help it sometimes. Let's see what we could find down this road, and I'm gonna take it easy around every single corner, but every straightaway, I'm gonna have a little fun. Best part about an electric bike is you can just be talking to your friend here at like say a stoplight or stop sign. You know, nothing's going on, and all of a sudden, yee! Just dip out on them. That was a shallow corner. Should have anticipated that better. Always look ahead. Never look at the turn you're making, look ahead of the turn. That's something that I know, and I've known since day one, and I still forget to do every now and then, and that's how you get yourself in an accident. Trust me, I'm one person. If you know me personally, you'll understand that I will happily call myself out on my mistakes. So I'm back on the bike after break 2, stripped a couple layers, but kept all the necessities. Elbow guards, chest protector, helmet, full riding pants. I don't care if it's 95 degrees out right now, I'm gonna deal with it. Because I'd rather crash and be fine in 95 degrees than crash and get hurt in any temperature. And obviously we're going there. Obviously we're going there. I don't know what this is, but we're going here. There's a washing machine. Okay, hold on. No. Oh God, there might be a body in there. There's something in there. That's a shirt. I don't.
FBI, open up!
Judging by the clothes, 50 to 60 years old. They have a dog. No, they have a cat. You could tell by the cat here. Oh God, thank God I have gloves. This has been here for at least a year. All right, well, my fingerprints aren't anywhere here, clearly. I'm scared to dig into this more because this probably will end up crime scene, so might as well just let it be. And keep it moving. Gotta start her back up. Another bonfire. Actually, this is a pretty good bonfire pit. All right, power mode 5. I don't know, which way should I go? Both paths look kind of fun. We'll try left first. We'll try that. We'll try that. We'll see if there's shenanigans out here. Oh, that is a pricker bush, or whatever they call them in this state, this part of the country. I really shouldn't be riding in power mode 4 on these slow areas, but why not? I'm getting comfortable with the throttle. I can figure it out. Oh yeah, I have to plow through that. Oh, this hurts. This hurts. I can feel it clean through the motorcycle pants, but we're doing it. We're already here. All right. Yep. All right. Let's go. This would be a lot more fun coming back up. Wow. Absolutely beautiful sight. Don't worry. I'm pointing my head, but I'm looking forward. This is gorgeous. You know, New Mexico, for one of the most drab, relatively boring states considered countrywide, this is one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. The only place I've ever seen with more beautiful mountains, and I've been to Alaska, Japan, Korea, parts of South America. It depends on where you go. This has the second most beautiful mountains I've ever seen in my life. Number 1, only held by Utah. Utah has the most amazing mountains I've ever seen. They look like something out of Avatar. Found a new trail. All right, let's get her done. And take a break in the shade. All right, well, now's a good time to let y'all know that I'm definitely in the forest with a couple animals, because once I popped off that little round just to scare off anything that might be in the area, something ran around my left. This place is inhabited by mountain lions, bears, and a few other large animals, but regardless, I feel safe. I'm not causing any issues, not causing any trouble, and generally speaking, they don't prey on humans. But always rather safe than sorry. Remember, when you're off-roading on a Surron, you gotta remember how twitchy the throttle is. It is an on-off switch. It is immediate. There is 0 millisecond delay between pulling the thing and the back tire doing exactly what you asked it to do. I got some friends around here that know how to ride dirt bikes. I'm talking crazy. How do you get wobbles on dirt? How is that even possible? That's just my input. I'm giving too much input to the bars. Yeah, I think we're back at 0. There's my little beater. I just bought a new car, by the way, y'all. And it's, for lack of better words, an upgrade, so maybe I'll make a video about it. I know this is a motorcycle channel, but it's also mine. Why not? So, new update. We are in a hot zone. We're in a high fire warning, so I can't use this grill here. And I'm gonna respect it, because hot ash from the coals, from the wood, whatever you burn up here, that will blow and it will stay ignited for miles almost, depending on the wind conditions. So I can't grill up here. Wish I could make some food. Sucks because I brought some food to cook, but either way, I'm gonna respect nature. All right, so back in the dirt patch. Ooh, look at this in the middle of nowhere. Adorable. Obviously, I gotta do a couple wheelies while I'm here. Might as well try this in the dirt on these new tires. I have no idea how they're gonna react, but we gonna find out. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's a lot harder on not level ground and dust. We'll figure it out. Whoa! Almost ate it. All right, I had to put my foot down there pretty quickly, pretty hard. Let's go up in power mode 5. Same as always. Let's get it. Oh, Jesus, yeah. 5 is different. 5 is a little bit different, buddy boy. Woo, I just hit a tree with my face. All right, right or left? Let's go right. Elbow pads on, gear on, shade down. I can finally see. Let's book it. God almighty, I hit every rut available. I by no means am a professional off-road. Hope YouTube allows me to curse. If not, well, y'all won't know because you won't see this. Either way. Oh, that is a pretty mountaintop. What battery percentage? 75? Oh yeah, I got a lot. Huh. Not the worst idea in the world. Tearing it, ladies and gentlemen. We're tearing it. Take a little break. Enjoy the mountain view. Enjoy the sights. Psych! You thought! Okay, now for real. We can definitely take a little break. This is something different. Oh, look, a lizard. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. Maybe sometimes I like where I live. Maybe a little bit. Always take it easy here. This is a pretty rough gravel around this corner. A lot of acorns, a lot of what is that? Alamo Canyon Springs Collection Area. Okay, so this is I don't care. I have the attention span of a fruit fly, so get used to that. Woo! This machine is just absolutely unstoppable. We're definitely taking it easy on every corner that looks like this. Cause look at that. You go off that, there's probably a 10% chance of survival. And I'm not interested in dying today, so yeah, let's keep it as safe as possible. God, this is beautiful though. Imagine what people saw here thousands of years ago. Oh look, a passenger plane. It's the only thing I can hear out here and I can hear every single bit of the engine. Downhill is where you have the most trouble braking, obviously. Going uphill, you don't really always have to brake. You can just let off the throttle and let gravity do the rest of the work. At the end of the day, a lot easier. Going uphill, easiest thing in the world. The only way I can describe the throttle on a Surron, off-road, on-road, anywhere you ride one of these things is absolute bloodthirst. You pull the throttle a little bit, you realize what it's capable of, and it immediately just tells the dopamine portion of your brain to just absolutely rip it. It's like, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Do it! Just do it!
No one's watching, you can do it, you can get away with it. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just crazy. Woo! That was ruddy. But it absolutely is such a bloodthirsty bike. It just wants to conquer everything it touches. The other day, last video, I'm riding on the street. I'm doing wheelies. I'm commuting back and forth from work. Now I'm on a gravel road going, well, in certain sections, like 50 miles an hour. Relative ease. The only thing that's going wrong with this bike is the rider. And I'm not afraid to admit that, but, you know, everything is a learning lesson. Oh yeah. It's nearing up on 100 degrees out here, so I'm gonna take a lot of breaks every now and then. And I just might have eaten a fly. Okay, all right, that happened. Lord almighty. It really is getting warm. The only way I stay cold is by, well, I'm not. Oh yeah. Sounds like I'm riding over broken glass. And that's what happens when you come in way too hot. But something looks cool over there. When you're doing something like this, clearly, obviously, and everybody should know it, but if you don't, wear some boots, because if you have to put your foot down to keep you from sliding out, it's gonna help a lot, because you don't want to destroy your brand new Nike Air Force Ones in all black high tops because you just got done doing a B&E. Because I'm clearly going way too fast for this road. I'm gonna calm down just a little bit. Oh boy. Well, we're in a predicament. No. All right. All-wheel slide. I think we'll just go back. All right, I appreciate it. Like, subscribe. If you feel like it, leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing. There'll be more content like this always, as always. And have a good one. Peace.